Hey, what's going on everybody? I'm Primalliquid bringing you another Borderlands 3 Legendary Weapon Guide. And this time I'm going to show you guys how to get one of the best weapons in the game, which is the Hellwalker. It's a Jacob's shotgun with just absolutely insane damage. I mean, obviously it's only 533 times 10, but you're going to see just how stupidly strong this weapon is, especially for someone like a flat character. This will absolutely mow everything down. So needless to say, I don't really need to talk about its damage. It is a double barrel shotgun though, which does mean only a magazine size of 2, and of course it does consume 2 ammo per shot. Now, the red text says, "So, my demons, your time has come." Now, I believe this is a reference to the anime Hellsing. I could be wrong. If I am, then let me know down in the description below, because I love hearing all about these red texts. And of course, I very well could be wrong. It is entirely possible. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at just how stupidly strong this weapon really is. I mean, look at that, man. One shot. It's like, this thing is stupidly overpowered. I mean, 18k, 15k. And obviously, because it's a Jacob's weapon, crits also ricochet off to other enemies. I mean, look at that. 24k on that one, and the ricochet did 20k on that one. This thing is insane, especially when paired with Flak, because obviously Flak has an ability to pretty much always get crits, so this thing will just mow down. Now, obviously, because it is only, like a 2 mag size, and you do have to reload after each shot, it can be a little slow. However, obviously, you guys have already noticed by now, I imagine, that the reload speed is pretty decent, making this a really, really good gun, especially for someone like Mose. Flak will just wreck literally everything in the game with this. Zane, it's pretty handy on Zane as well, actually, especially if you manage to get a cryo element one. Mara, not so much, unfortunately. But yeah, for best results, I would say use this with someone like Zane or Flak. Or even, Mose. Like, Mose can really do some decent work with this as well, because of her skills that basically give you, well, I can't say infinite ammo, but enough times where it will let you get an extra shot off without reloading. And obviously combined with all of her fire buffs as well, it will basically increase the damage of a fire elemental one to stupidly high proportions, allowing you to really get some big numbers off. But how do you get this thing? Well, let's take a look at it, shall we? So, how do you get it? Well, the easiest way is, because it's a world drop, we can basically just abuse the Tink method. Now, Tinks were hotfixed, however, there is actually a way to basically get rid of that hotfix. You see, on Borderlands 3, the hotfix is actually applied when you're on this main menu here, which means as long as you aren't connected to the internet when you load up the game, the hotfix will actually not apply. So for example, right now I'm going to close application, so completely closing Borderlands 3. What this does is it removes the hotfix. Because the hotfix isn't actually downloaded and saved on your system, basically, we can trick the game into not downloading it at all. All you need to do is go into network and disable your internet connection. Now, whenever you load up Borderlands 3 and you get to that main menu, because you aren't actually connected to the internet, it's not going to download the hotfix, so we can infinitely farm the Tink method. Now, the reason that we're going to use Tinks is because with this method, as long as you don't have the hotfix on, basically the Tink will spawn 100% of the time in Jacob's estate. And using Tinks, you can get anywhere from like 3 to 4 legendaries per bag opening. But not only that, the Tink does also drop a lot of legendaries while he's just running around the map as well, which makes this much, much easier to get. Okay, so now that we're back at the main menu, of course, because I disabled the internet connection, we haven't actually got the hotfix downloaded. So all I'm going to do right here is continue game. I've already got the checkpoint in Jacob's estate. Once I load in, I will show you on the map exactly where you need to go though for this looting. So now that we're finally loaded into the map, this is Jacob's estate. This right here is the fast travel station where you'll spawn into the map. Simply run around all the way through the map until you get to here, which has a new use station, which is right there. From this new use station, all you need to do is head over the bridge into this little swampy area, and coming out of that little door on the side there is going to be the loot tank. Simply throw a couple of grenades or give him a couple of shots, whichever you want to do, and he will die very, very easily. Now, the buffs on Mayhem mode for me weren't that good, so I killed him incredibly quickly. Ideally, you know, if you keep a couple of shots going on him, he will run around for a bit, dropping even more loot. So, let's take a look. I got a non-stop shield, a tri-bolt, and a stopgap. So, nothing good this time. Unfortunately, the one downside to this method is because the world drop pool is so vast in Borderlands 3, it might take you a little bit of time to get the legendary that you want. However, this is definitely the fastest method of farming legendaries in Borderlands 3. So give it a try. I hope you get what you want. It's simply that easy, guys, that easy. All you want to do now to repeat the method is save and quit. And then as soon as you load back in, you're just going to be straight back over at the new use station, so you can come straight back here and get another loot tank. But that's where I'm going to end this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then be sure to hit that like button and leave a comment down below. Of course, if you're new around here, then also make sure you definitely subscribe for even more Borderlands 3 content. As always though, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.